It is 6:32 this morning. Thousands of Tyson Foods layoffs will take effect today with the potential ripple effect across the nation's beef supply.
Nearly 5,000 Tyson Foods workers in Texas and Nebraska are losing their jobs. Tyson says the layoffs are part of ongoing operational changes, and local officials are monitoring how the workforce reductions will affect communities. More than 1,700 positions are also being cut in Amarillo, Texas, while the Lexington, Nebraska beef plant is closing entirely. There's no word as to any layoffs here in Arkansas. However, the Associated Press reports the layoffs could reduce U.S. beef processing by up to 9%. Well, today in Springdale, a pretrial hearing is set for the founder of the nonprofit Second Milk, Jason Carney, and his wife, Christina Lacey.
Yeah, they face federal fraud charges with the jury trial set for next month. Both, though, have pleaded not guilty. Founders are accused of diverting donations meant for malnourished children into personal use.
Their lawyers are now asking the court to dismiss the indictment, claiming privileged communications were improperly disclosed during discovery. The pretrial hearing is set for this afternoon.
Arkansas hospital officials raising concerns about a recent immigration directive they say could strain already tight budgets and make staffing a bit more difficult.
President Donald Trump's order would impose a $100,000 fee on new international hires using H-1B visas. According to our partners at Arkansas Business, executives say that it may leave local hospitals unsure how they will fill certain positions. Well, in continuing coverage for the third year in a row, Arkansas has been named the most food insecure state in the country.
Local food banks say rising costs of living and barriers to accepting health are driving that issue. Food bank leaders say they recognize seeking help can be difficult, but that's exactly why these resources exist.
Nobody deserves to be hungry, and nobody needs to be hungry, because we've got an 84,000 square foot building here full of food. That's what it's for, is to help people who need help.
According to the Northwest Arkansas Food Bank, a partnership between 6 pantries and the Hunger Relief Alliance is now in its early stages.
Well, developing this morning, President Trump is heading to the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. This week, it's an elite annual meeting promoting dialogue of economic progress. The president is expected to discuss the U.S. economy and his bid to acquire Greenland. Over 400 top political leaders and 850 chairs and chief executives in the world's leading companies are expected to attend. Analysts say topics on tariffs, U.S. foreign policy, and AI will be in focus at the meeting. Well, overnight, the president said that he will meet with allies there to discuss Greenland after threatening sanctions on some European nations.
The president also not ruling out military options, despite a push for diplomacy from allies at home and abroad. President Trump has told reporters that he, quote, 100% intends to impose tariffs on 8 European allies if a deal isn't reached on the acquisition of the country. European leaders insist Greenland is not for sale and warn that they're prepared to retaliate if tariffs are enacted, while the president insists it's necessary.
Should the threatened tariffs be imposed, the European Union has tools at its disposal and is prepared to respond.
We have to have it. They have to have this done. They can't protect it.
Well, the House Speaker Mike Johnson has said he doesn't foresee a military intervention in Greenland.